Do you wake up feeling like the Tin Man? Stiff neck, achy back, tight hips? What if I told you that you could feel loose and pain free in just 5 minutes without even leaving your chair? I'm Becky Miller, and I've been teaching yoga for almost 20 years with a special focus on making movement accessible for every body. This morning routine is specifically designed for people who wake up stiff and uncomfortable. No getting down on the floor, no complicated poses, just you, a sturdy chair, and 5 minutes. And I promise you're going to feel like a completely different person by the end. So here's what happens while you sleep. Your body's in the same position for 6, 7, hopefully even 8 or 9 hours sometimes. Fluids settle, muscles tighten, joints stiffen up. And as we age, this only gets worse. You wake up and it takes 20, 30 minutes, sometimes even longer, before you feel human again. You're shuffling around, waiting for your body to warm up, but it doesn't have to be this way. Gentle movement is the key to flushing out stiffness and getting synovial fluid moving in your joints. And we're going to do that right now. So here's what you need. A sturdy chair, one without wheels. We don't want your chair moving. It needs to have a firm seat, and that's it. Sit toward the front edge of your chair, feet flat on the floor about hip width apart. Sit up tall. Imagine a string pulling the crown of your head toward the ceiling. Taking a deep breath in and let it out. And let's begin. The first movement is what we call a seated cat-cow. This is magic for a stiff back. How you're going to do it is simply place your hands on your knees. As you inhale, arch your back, lift your chest, and look slightly up. Like you're opening your heart. This is the cow part. As you exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, and draw your belly in, like you're curling into a ball. This is cat. Keep flowing. Inhale, open up. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your back. Do this maybe 8 to 10 times, moving with your breath. What you're doing is simple. You're gently mobilizing every vertebra in your spine. This floods your spinal discs with fluid and wakes up your back muscles. If you hear some cracks or pops, that's totally normal. They happen to me too. You're literally breaking up the stiffness. How it feels is like your spine is finally getting the stretch it's been craving all night. Movement number 2 is neck rolls. Now, how you're going to do it is to sit tall, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder, no forcing, just let gravity do the work. Hold for a breath, and then slowly roll your chin down towards your chest. Feel that stretch in the back of your neck. Go ahead and roll your head over to the left side, left ear toward left shoulder. Hold, and then slowly roll back through center and return to the right. Do 3 slow, mindful circles in both directions. Now, you might be asking, why does this matter? Most of us sleep with our necks in awkward positions. This releases tension in your neck and shoulders, 2 places where we hold so much stress and stiffness. Pro tip, if you find a particularly tight spot, pause there. Breathe into it for a few seconds. Let your breath soften the tension. Now, movement number 3 is a seated spinal twist. This movement is going to wring out stiffness like you're wringing out a towel. To do it, you're going to sit tall, feet flat on the floor again. Place your right hand on the outside of your left knee. Left hand can rest on the chair behind you or on the armrest. On an inhale, sit even taller. On your next exhale, gently twist to the left just a little bit more, looking over your left shoulder. Hold for 3 to 5 breaths. With each inhale, lengthen your spine, and with each exhale, twist that tiny bit deeper, but only if it feels good. Remember, this is your body. If it's hurting, definitely don't do it. No forcing. When you're done on this side, you're going to release and move over to the opposite side. Left hand to right knee, twisting to the right. Here's what you're doing in this movement. Twists are incredible for spinal mobility and digestion even. You're also stretching the muscles between your ribs, the intercostals, and these muscles help you breathe better all day long. Now, it might feel like you're unwinding from the inside out. It feels fabulous to me. Movement number 4 is seated hip circles because stiff hips affect everything. To do this, scoot to the very front of your chair. Hands can rest on your thighs. Now imagine you're drawing circles with your hips, like you're stirring a giant pot. Circle to the right for maybe 5 to 6 rounds. Make them as big or as small as feels right. And then reverse and circle to the left for 5 to 6 rounds as well. Now this movement matters because your hips get so tight overnight, especially if you sleep on your side. This lubricates the hip joint, releases your lower back, and even helps with digestion and elimination. Everything flows better when your hips are loose. You're waking up your hips before they have to carry you around all day. Bonus tip for you, this is also amazing for people who sit a lot during the day. Movement number 5. This is your seated side stretch. We're going to finish by opening up the whole side of the body. Here's how to do it. Sit tall again in your chair, feet flat on the floor. Reach your right arm up toward the ceiling. On an exhale, lean to the left, reaching your right arm over your head like you're trying to touch the left wall. Your left hand can rest on the side of the chair for support. Hold for maybe 3 to 5 breaths. Feel that stretch all along your right side, ribs, waist, even into your shoulder. Inhale back to the center and you're switching sides. Left arm reaches up and over to the right. What you're doing is that you're stretching muscles that barely move during sleep. This opens up your rib cage, helps you breathe deeper, and releases tightness through your sides and lower back. How it feels? To me, it feels like finally taking up all the space you're meant to take up. Expansive. Okay, now let's bring it all together. Reach both arms up overhead, interlace your fingers, and flip your palms toward the ceiling. Big inhale, stretch up tall. Exhale, release your arms down with a sigh. Notice how you feel. Looser maybe, more open, more awake. This simple routine lubricates your joints, releases tight muscles, improves circulation, wakes up your nervous system, sets a positive, pain-free tone for your entire day. Do this every morning, yes, even before coffee, and I guarantee you'll start your day feeling better. Your body will start to expect this even. And over time, you'll notice you're not as stiff to begin with. So, bonus, right? If you want more gentle, accessible routines like this, visit my website, beckymilleryoga.com. I specialize in yoga that works for real bodies, including chair yoga, foot yoga, and practices designed specifically for people dealing with stiffness, pain, or limited mobility. And if this video helped you feel better, please share it with someone who could use a pain-free morning. Let's help more people start their day feeling good. I'm Becky Miller. I'll see you tomorrow morning, same time, same chair.